Hello, guys. Welcome back to Beyond the Realms and another book review here today. Um, this is a book that I got in from Random House and NetGalley. It is Lords of the Sith, the latest in the Star Wars expanded universe. Let's see if we can. There we go. By Paul S. Kemp, who has done quite a few Star Wars books from what I've seen. Now, I haven't read a lot of Star Wars books. Always been a huge fan of the franchise, the movies. But book wise, I've read Darth Plagueis, and I've read Heir to the Jedi, which I reviewed earlier this year too. I don't think I did a video for that one though. But this one, I saw it was coming out. I saw it had Vader and the Emperor in it, so I'm like, yes, I requested it. I got it for review, and I just finished reading it the other day. This story takes place in between episode 3 and 4. The Empire is new, it's just starting out, and there is this planet called Ryloth, which is it's used to harvest slaves for the Empire, and they also there's a rich source of this stuff called spice there, which is like this drug, which is a direct ripoff of the Dune book, obviously, but they don't go too deep into that. It's mentioned a few times. But on Ryloth, there is a rebellion happening, a free Ryloth movement happening, and it's all led by this Twi'lek named Cham and Isval. And they're trying to assemble everything together to free Ryloth from the Empire. And Vader and the Emperor find out that they think they can get to the bottom of this if they visit Ryloth. So they go there, and they're doing this kind of quietly. They're only in contact basically with Moff Moores, who runs runs Ryloth. And but word gets back to Cham that Vader and the Emperor are coming because he has somebody on the inside, Belcor, who is like his source of information. Belcor does not want to be with the freedom movement, but Cham has some stuff on him and forces his hand into being a part of this movement also. So Vader and the Emperor visit Ryloth, and they are going to try to kill them. So that way they can, because they know if they attack the Empire, it's not going to make a big statement. But if they can kill Vader and the Emperor, they know it'll send shockwaves throughout the universe and will, free not just them, but everybody from the Empire's reign. This was a really, really well-written book. It really makes me want to check out more of the Star Wars books that Kemp has wrote, because I mean, it was just fantastically written. It's a shorter book. It's not very long. It's only about 320 pages, I believe. And one of the problems, though, you can see with a book like this is the Emperor and Vader are going to win. The Empire is going to triumph in the end because if you're reading this book, you've seen the movies. The Emperor and Vader's fate in Return of the Jedi, so they're not going to die in this. The Free Ryloth movement is not going to not going to win here. So that can be one thing, but for me, it didn't take away from my enjoyment of the book at all, because there's a lot of really great action in this. It's a fast-paced, fast-moving book. And all the action is really good, very believable, and despite Vader and the Emperor being the only characters from the movies, there's a lot of good new characters introduced in this story that fit right in. They feel like they've always been there and always been a part of this. Everybody in the story has their place. And even with it, kind of being predictable, knowing the Empire is going to triumph in this, Paul Kemp wrote it in such a way to where it kind of fools you. There's times where you think, man, these guys, they're going to really beat the Emperor and Vader. I mean, but of course, thinking with better judgment, you know it's not going to happen, but it's just written very well to where you think they could win this. And it's just neat to see the Emperor and Vader in a new story. And this primarily takes place, the story does, on Ryloth and in like the forest and jungle areas of the planet. You get to see Vader and Emperor come against a lot of opposition in this, a lot, and sometimes it can kind of be stretched to think, man, there's no way they could overcome all of that, but they are the Vader and Emperor for a reason. They have the dark side of the Force on their side, and this story really shows how powerful they really and truly are, or were, I guess you could say. But I enjoyed the hell out of this book, guys. I just got it for review last week, and the book just came out this past Tuesday. But guys, I'm giving this one a 4.5 out of 5. It is out right now. You can pick it up everywhere. Hard copy book, digital copy, whatever. And I got on Paul Kemp's Goodreads page, and there's a little blurb on there where you can pay $32 to his PayPal account, and he will send you an autographed copy of the book, which I think is really cool. I mean, it's very easy to get an autographed hard copy of this book if you want one. I think that's really neat that he offers that. So, yeah, guys, like I said, you can pick it up now everywhere. It is out. It is Lords of the Sith. I think any fan of this franchise is going to get a lot of enjoyment out of this book. It's a lot of fun and a really good read. So that is all for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Later.